National Speedway, the Sandia Speedway iRacing League, dirt UMPs, brown on dirt. Interesting layout of a track, rarely used on iRacing, in my opinion, other than rookie D or D class official bunch of league. I'm Alexander Gangler on the Gamecast Racing Network, and we are in the middle of practice session. Right now, our practice leader Chris Hooper on the track in the 4, with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in practice session. Now on board with Arthur Hurley the 4th in the 44. Arthur's 3rd in the practice. Got Neil Reed, a new addition to the league last 2 weeks at Oxford. Week 1, we've not seen him, but now he's here, 37. Conor Moranis in the 9, running 8th right now in practice. About 8-10 seconds behind Chris Hooper. And Rob Mosley putting down his first laps now of practice session. We got about now another 3 seconds left in practice. Watch these cars go around on the track. Rob Mosley's now set the fastest lap of the practice. 14 8-second lap. Arthur Hurley the 4th. Second position over Chris Hooper. About 3/100ths of a second behind Rob Mosley. About another minute and 40 seconds left in practice. All of you all for joining out. Watch this race. I know this is racetrack's off season. Y'all wanted to come out here and run some iRacing races. The 3rd week they've been running this. Now they had dirt street stock race 2 weeks ago. Ran then a race over at Oxford Speedway, and now we have on board here with Rob Mosley. Last couple seconds of practice. As you see, cars out in front of him right now and going more in the inside, opening up the wheel, sliding up just a little bit more on an exit. Run that line for those just passing cars. 1-2 runs about more of a lane up off the bottom of the track. Now this lap he's running right up there against that cushion. He's just trying to find the faster line than what he already knows. The track will change this. And that will be the end of the practice session. You might be able to flag man, just that checkered flag there. 44 a little bit after practice ended. We're not going to be running 2 laps of it's going to be a lap qualifying session. Watching the Ethan Medina laps. Right there, pushing, trying to get a little bit of speed there so he gets the start finish line. Right up there along that wall. Right up there along Christian 1. 3 and 4, he also takes the high side. That'll be the fastest line. Has 1 lap left of his qualifying session. Right. A lot of movement around here during qualifying. Right now, at the top of the list is Chris Hoop. Done with his lap at the second lap. Ryan Marley. Arthur Hurley, the 4th, now is running. Just starting his first lap. On the bottom there, we saw a few little cars. They run the top side now. He's bottom out in favor. Second of 2 laps. Take the fastest one. As you mess. Generally get a second chance to go back at it and fix your mistake and put down. And looking at the 30 of Travis Oldfield. Didn't talk about him in practice. What happens here on his second lap. Everyone right now that has to qualify, it's on track at least. So at the top of this is Travis Oldfield on a 14.85 second lap. Rob Mosley is in second. Arthur Hurley third. Chris Hooper fourth. Nathan Medina fifth. Grayson Collins current sixth. Ryan Martin seventh. John Neal eighth. Jack Lee Gallegos 9. Eric Smith 10th position. And rounding out the list, Henry Clappert, Connor Ray. See what happens. About another 21 seconds left in qualifying. We'll see if anyone else shows up for race this evening. Now, the last 2 weeks was races. I expect that to be today. Of session. Watch that lap put down by. All right. Now we're in our first of heat races. And starting first in heat race number 1, the fastest car in qualifying, the 38, Travis Oldfield. Starting second, 44, Arthur Hurley the fourth. In the 3, in the 003 is Nathan Medina. In fourth position, in the 09, Ryan Martin. In fifth position, in the number 1, Zachary Gallegos. And last but not least, in heat race number 1 in the 34, Henry Clapper. Now we have all of the cars on the track. iRacing pace car start. One to go. Are no cautions in the heat races. Going to be at the hands of 38, Travis Old. Waits. And he takes off to start heat number 1. Oldfield gets a great jump on the 44 of Hurley. Hurley gets to go as well. Ryan Martin, really the first car that has to contend with anybody here. He actually clears third in the turn number. Firefield gets a foul. Always looks like Hurley gets down to the bottom, slides up the track in front of the 38 of Oldfield. Oldfield falls to second. Oldfield out to the bottom in 3 and 4. The 44 up top doesn't. 38 does not quite get the slide in there. He has to stay in the second position. Ryan Martin tries to keep his momentum up, try to get around the 38. Have the run on the 38. He had 7 to go. Coming to 6 to go this time by this 44 of Hurley. They'll run that high side. We saw him run the inside most of the qualifying and the practice. So and take that line. We have Oldfield trying to more of a middle line. Trying to see something different than 34. Now 38 goes down to the bottom. Ryan Martin in third. He's about 5 car lengths back. Trying similar line there to the 44 of Arthur Hurley. Now it's about for the lead. 38 goes to the bottom. 44 up top. 38 tries to slide up in front of the 44. Not clear. 44 in the wall. 44 back up to the top. 38 of Oldfield down to the bottom. Not quite clear out of 2. 44 hits the wall again in 3 and 4 now. This time 38 is going to try again. Is going to be clear of the 44. Gets to slide up. 44 I have the momentum down to turn number 1. Tries to slide down. 38 should have a run off of 2, and he does clear for the lead. To Arthur Hurley the fourth to second. Brian Marr now looking at that 44, trying to see what move to make. Where goes down low. We won the go this time by. That is actually the checkered flag. So it's gonna be Oldfield first, Hurley third, Ryan Martin, Hurley second, Ryan Martin third, Nathan Medina fourth, Zachary Gallegos in fifth, and Henry Clapper in. Starting first in heat race number 2 is the 17 of Rob Mosley. Starting second in the number 4, Chris Hooper. Starting third in the 5 car is going to be Brazen Collins. Eric Smith starts fourth. John Neal Reed in 37. Actually, he's starting fourth. Eric Smith in the 001 starts fifth. In Conor Moranis in the 9 is in sixth position. Rob Mosley gets a jump on the 4 of Chris Hooper. Chris Hooper falls second position. Now we got Brazen Collins on the inside here trying to race to 37. A clear for third. John Neal Reed in 37 fourth as 37 gets a nice hit of the wall. That car doesn't get damaged for the feature. 37 now trying to rip the high side. Brazen Collins running the side. How that works out for him. Run the inside. You got John Neal Reed on the high side. Trying to get a little bit more of a run. The high side works out well. I mean, hitting the wall is not going to help out your run, but we'll see what happens. Now 37 has a run on Brazen Collins. Hits the wall in turn 1. Not quite sure if Brazen Collins will clear for third. Okay, Chris Hooper's trying to gain on Rob Mosley. Rob Mosley has got out to about a 8 car length advantage over Chris Hooper. Eric Smith back there in 5th position. Conor Moranis in 6th. John Neal Reed trying to gain again on Brazen Collins. We are on lap number 5. Rob Mosley in the 17 still out in the lead. With the 5 of Brazen Collins. He drifts back to the 37. I just don't think the 37 gets the runs he needs off of turn number 4. This is the... Oh, it was a huge wreck. The 5 was up. The 5 was up in the air. Gets the 37. Actually, looks like that was the 9 that was up in the air. I thought that was the 5. I remember that car being green last week, I believe. But it's going to be Rob Mosley in the 17, winning heat race number 2. Chris Hooper 2nd, Brazen Collins 3rd, John Neal Reed 4th, Eric Smith 5th, and Conor Moranis with that horrific crash out on turn number 4 in the last lap. We'll see what happens. And it looks like he just lost control, and then continued to lose, and then hit the wall. But we are back in now main event. Vicky Goss in live chat. Glad we're back on dirt. I mean, I'm over an asphalt person myself, but dirt is fun in moderation. I mean, I think it comes up with more exciting racing. Look at starting first in the 38 will be Travis Oldfield. Starting second, Rob Mosley. Third, Arthur Hurley the 4th. Starting Fourth will be Chris Hooper, Ryan Martin fifth, Brazen Collins sixth, John Neal Reed the seventh, Nathan Medina eighth, Eric Smith ninth, Jackery Gallegos 10th, Connor Henry Clapper in 11th, and Connor Moranis in 12th position. 50 laps for the feature. Field in the hands of Oldfield. Oldfield takes off. It's a jump on Mr. Rob Mosley. Rob Mosley to the high side at 44. Hurley tries to take advantage of that start as well. Does not get clear of the 17. A drag race in the turn number 3. The 44 gets the tight gap between the 4 and 17. Looks like he's going to stay in the 3rd position now. Brian Martin trying to get past on the 4 of Chris Hooper. Martin on the inside, Hooper on the high side. Hooper kind of boxed in by the 44 of Hurley. Going out to the bottom. Hooper to the high side. Hooper getting boxed in by the 44. Martin's trying to make the pass. See if he gets there. Like Hooper's now going to pass. Going to be in the 3rd position. It's past the 44. Hits the wall on turn number 4. Keeps rolling. Hurley's going to pass for 3rd once again. Hooper to the high side, trying to get the run off of the corners. Hits the back of the 44. They keep it straight. Pretty much. Oh, there's still contact. The 44. He keeps it going straight. Don't know how he saved it about 10 times there in that one corner alone. They still run the high side as the caution is out. Our first yellow flag. It looks like this. What happens here? Got an all black car. That's going to be 1 of. Oh, as he gets hit by, as he just slides in the 05. I don't think that should mean anything, but we're just gonna make sure. Scoring keeps kind of popping up. I don't know what it's. Thank you, Goss, and live chat asphalt for getting there. That is true. I mean, you do have to. You could also use gravel though too. So a lot of gravel roads around me now here. As the field gets doubled up, looks like it's gonna be 1 to go. Till we go back to green. Travis Oldfield leads the field on the inside. Rob Mosley in 2nd. 44 of Hurley in 3rd. iRacing pace car makes a hard left-hand turn. Here they go off turn number 4 now. To take lap number 5, the complete lap number 5 of 50. Oldfield has the jump. The 44 of Arthur Hurley on the inside of the 17. I don't know if he was clear or not. Here goes the 09 trying to get underneath the 44 here. 44 now. Pretty much the 17 has cleared now for the 2nd position. 3 wide here in turn number 2. 09, the 44, the 4. The 4 gets around both of them. 44 of Hurley loses spots. The 09 on the inside, the 44 on the outside. In turn number 1, same way. 44 does have a run off of the corners. Could clear into turn number 3 this time by Chris Hooper in the 3rd position. Rob Mosley in the 17th second. Travis Oldfield does lead the race. In the back, we have the 3 wide here between the 5, the 34, the 1. The 1 saves out to turn number 2. Gonna lose both now, 7th and 8th position. 9th. Battle here for the 5th position between Ryan Martin and Nathan Medina. On the inside, Martin on the high side. Martin trying to get a little bit of a run off of turn number 4. He's going to be barely there out of turn number 4 into turn number 1 now. Martin still on the high side. Like he will have the momentum. Give it another lap or 2. We'll pass this 03. Maybe 1 and 2, the 09 is better. The 003 definitely has a little more run in turn number 4 is now the iRacing caution is out once again. Looks like it's gonna be. I guess it's gonna be on the 9. We'll see here. 9. Got a little bit of issues there at the end of his heat race to try to go back, and race ended and upside down. That's a hard hit there in that little corner of the wall. Look at this one again here. Happened. Oh. It looks like the car may have had a mechanical issue. I don't know if it was from earlier incident or something, but then just kind of just turned right there. End up hitting that little elbow of the wall where the wall comes out and brought out the yellow. Lanier is now on pit road. Gets that car back out track. Field looks like it's doubled up. iRacing pace car does say it's one to go. Lights are out. Still leading the restart will be Travis Oldfield, Rob Mosley second, Chris Hooper in third position. As the 38 takes off, gets a good gap on the 40 on the 17. There wasn't contact from the 4 and the 17. They both save it. 17 looks like he's gonna clear for second position. Chris Hooper trying to race for the third position now. He's getting under battle. Oh, the 09. I don't know how he saved it. I don't know how he saved it. Almost got just completely hooked by the 44. Well, he did get hooked. I don't know how he saved it in turn number 1. We'll keep going. Chris Hooper under battle on the 44. Hurley to the inside. Hooper on the high side. Battle behind them for 5th as well between Ryan Martin and Brazen Collins. To the high side. I think he's going to clear Hurley in the least turn number 1. Ryan Martin on the high side of Brazen Collins. Brazen Collins also under pressure from the 1. Looks like Zachary Gallegos going to be the one that the Brazen Collins is going to be worried about not passing 09 of Martin. Martin now trying to get a run on the 44 here. So open up his exit just a little bit more than the 44. He dives it down back to the inside. He's there. See if he stays there and entering turn number 1. Is we got one on pit road. That's going to be the 34 of Henry Clapper. And at Lanier here, I have to go all the way around on pit road in order to get to your box. It's a very I heard that. We had to contact somewhere there. That's going to be the 4 of Chris Hooper, and he doesn't stop the car. Makes more contact. Get the 1 at the pit road entrance. We'll see what happened there. I heard it. This is the Henry Clapper and Medina issue. This is why Clapper was on pit road. He kept rolling. 303 stays on the track in tows back to pit road. Okay, that's why we saw Clapper on pit road. And now we're at the cause of the yellow. Oh, the 9 has another issue. It's just loses control, gets the 4. The 4 comes down the track. We have to go back to. We don't have to go back to hope the. Or the field is at 1 to go. We won't have another chance to take a look at it. And Travis Oldfield takes off, clears the 17. The 17 on the high side. The 44 is going to the side here into turn number 1. Best shot the 44's had at the second position all day. And the caution's back out. iRacing yellow is back out. 5 had something with it. Saying on my scoring that something 37. Kind of like going. Tell me a lot. So at the restart, we're gonna be watching the 37 car here. He gets 3 wide here on early on. Looks like he drifts up high, hits the wall. gets stuck there. Takes a tow. Back to pit road, and the 34 had another issue there. Go take a look at the 34. Now we're gonna watch the 34. So, see the restart. We already know what happens here. 37 has an issue. Gets stacked up there. That's where the 5 and the 003 had his issue. 34 gets spun around as well. As the field takes the green flag here, now taking lap number 20. Oldfield has the jump on the field. Arthur Hurley on the high side. We got Rob Mosley on the inside. Mosley trying to take the second position from Hurley. Will clear off the corner. Arthur Hurley now in battle from 09 of Ryan Martin. He was caught up in. They got Brazen Collins out in front of this field. He is going to be lap traffic in that 5 car. And now we got a battle here between Eric Smith's been trying to catch the 03 here. Ryan Martin. What happens? Thought we had a side-by-side battle. I saw, but it looks like that is the case. Travis Oldfield first, Rob Mosley second, Arthur Hurley third, Ryan Martin fourth, and Eric Smith your top 5. Because we're trying to make up spots. Looks like he may have just damaged that car. I thought he was for sure he was going to hit the 34, come back down the track. Good job driving that car. Looks like Chris Hooper tried to make pit road. That car definitely looks like it's seen better days. And he will probably be out of contention. Oh, we got a wreck here for the 9. It's going to involve the leader. I saw that wreck. Maybe you saw it live. Brazen Collins and Moranis again in the 9. Watching the 5 here, see what happened. 5 goes down, the 9 has another issue. Comes back up the track and oh no, the 38 hit the elbow. Hit that elbow. I was worried about that. That car's broken. You see it right there, that car, it's dragging something's broken. He's on. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I mean, you see the sparks. You know, sparks on race cars aren't a great thing all the time, and takes it down pit road. That's unfortunate. We'll take a look at it one more time here. See the 9 have his issue. Right? And here comes the 38. Just hits that elbow. I want to get one more look. I want to go back though. Have the green flag. Where's the 38 again? Let's see him hit that elbow as the green flag's out. Green flag's out. The field's led by Rob Mosley. Arthur Hurley now to the second position. Jack Martin third. Zachary Gallegos. And we had something happen there on the restart. Stays green. Looks like somehow Oldfield's still out there. Don't know how that is. Zachary Gallegos on the inside now of Oldfield. Oldfield car probably is low for the rest of the race. I mean, we had that big impact there. Turn 4 for that last wreck, and I don't know. I can't explain how much it hurts in the wheel. Whoa, the 34 just got hooked. Lights up the track, keeps it going straight. Don't know how that is. Rob Mosley is starting to get about 2 car length lead on Arthur Hurley, who has about a 3 car length lead on the 09. Oldfield track. It's gonna be a lap car with the 03 right behind the 0. Oldfield now making laps. Who has the fastest lap? Last lap, and it is gonna be Oldfield marginally. Oldfield is on his way back here. I don't think he'll have enough time to get back to the front. We'll see what happens. Maybe with another yellow or 2. Arthur Hurley now put down his fastest lap of the race in pursuit of Rob Mosley. I know Oldfield's driving angry though. Here he has 2 cars he has to pass right here. It's gonna be the 5 car Racing Collins. That's the first inspect. That's also gonna be a lap car. Let's see what happens here. 38 on the inside of the 5. He was on the inside of the 5. As there's one issue in some car that I believe that's gonna be the growth. Gonna be the 001. It issues up in the wall. That car has something wrong with it. Sparks. Wheels are stopped moving. That left rear that left front's up off the ground. I don't know if that's intended or not. He's gonna slide back up the check, hit the wall again. Something's broke on that race car there. Of this 001 machine of Eric Smith. He sends it back in again, hits the wall. I don't know if he knows something's broken. I don't know if he knows it's broken. I think he's trying to drive it, trying to figure out what's going on. That's not going to help him out. He slides in again, also hits the wall. Is passing. Oh, Mr. Rob got turned. He got turned. There's the second place car. He's involved. They keep it going straight. Don't know how the yellow didn't come out. Mr. Rob Mosley, that car is. I don't know if it's that car is smoking. That car, I think, just destroyed the engine. I think Mr. Rob Mosley's done. I just happened to look at the caution's out. The iRacing yellow's out. Rob Mosley's stopped on the track, and I just happened to look at the look. I was like, hey, let's see what's going on with the leaders, right? And then there's something in front of Mosley. Yeah, I can't even go back. Won't go far enough back for me to pull it up easily. But the 34 came down the track. The 17 came up. 17, and then you see the 44 come flying in. That was your second place car. He's also going to be damaged from that. And this doesn't help anyone out but Travis Oldfield. What a shot to the 34. And we're looking at that 001. He's also now on pit road. And wow. This race changed very, very quickly. Like down the lead is gonna be Arthur Hurley. I don't know who is scoring the lead. I think iRacing still trying to figure out the scoring. But I can tell you that the 38 of Travis Oldfield's out. Chris Hooper out. Connor Moranis out. And John Neal Reed is also out. So I think iRacing is still trying to figure out who's scored where, because it's trying to keeps updating. It keeps telling me cars are ahead of each other. Let's say Mr. Rob Mosley is going to be in the lead for the start here, as we have now on the lead 5 cars on the lead lap. Double up here is 1 to green. Rob Mosley's going to be on the pole. Ryan Martin third. Zachary Gallegos restarted second. Now drops down to third. Martin had a great jump on the 1. Gallegos has some sort of momentum here with 11 to go this time by. Racing Collins in 5. That car is now back in the contention again. Arthur Hurley, saw him involved that last caution. He's trying to pass the 1 now of Zachary Gallegos. Gallegos on the high side, barely clear into the corner. We'll see if that's going to remain like that. Got the 0 lap car not in contention battle. Lapper now back goes down pit road. 44. He makes contact the 1, but may send the 1 into the corner a little bit more than the 1 was planning on. Like he recovers, but does drop down to the 4th position, really to the 3rd. Collins on the roll. trying to make something happen here as the last car on the lead lap. Get to go, Zachary Gallegos. I think he hit the wall on the outside there. That car has more damage than we thought. Looks like that car is going to stay rolling. Rob Mosley has a nice about 1 second gap now on Ryan Martin. Arthur Hurley, with that car, with those most of these cars being involved in wrecks, I mean, I think every car in this league lap now, other than maybe, I believe Gallegos also had issues with the car, but at one point in this race, because all these leaders, everyone in this field had issues, and just the ones that had better issues than everyone else. Now I see Mr. Rob Mosley approaching the 0-1. He'll go by here now, less than 5 to go, 4 laps go this time by coming to B. If Arthur Hurley gets some sort of run, make something happen now, right, with the last 2 laps, we'll see if he passes 0-9. Hurley to the gate, he looks to the inside, not going to have a run in turn number 1. Mosley does pass the lap card. Now they're side by side in the turn number 3. Hurley on the inside, 1 to go. This time by, they make contact. The 44 saves it. The 9 on the high side, Hurley on the inside, on the backstretch for the final time in the turn number 3. It's going to be Hurley to the second position. They make contact. The 0-9 sends him up the track. It's going to be Martin at the line by fractions of a second. By my quick math there, it's less than 7/100ths of a second. Martin got passed by Arthur Hurley in the last lap. What a race to the finish there for second. Rob Mosley already pulled his car off the track. We got cars on the inside here now. Collins taking this down pits. And with that, that will pretty much end events tonight here. Take a look at the results here from the feature. So winning the race in the 17, Mr. Rob Mosley. Ryan Martin in the 9 finished second. Arthur Hurley the 4th. Second other car in that fantastic finish for second and third is third. Zachary Gallegos in the 1 finishes 4th. Grayson Collins in the 5 finishes in position number 5. Eric Smith 6th, finished 4 laps down. Ethan Medina 5 laps down. Travis Oldfield and Henry Clappert both finished 15 laps down, 8th and 9th respectively. Chris Hooper finished 10th, 26 laps down. John Neal finished 11th, 32 laps down. And it looks like Connor Morenas had some sort of scoring issue. Being scored last, but 31 laps down. And with that, that will conclude coverage of the Sandia iRacing League at Lanier National Speedway. I'd like to thank all of you for spending time out of your day watching the race.